What's going on, y'all? What's going on, my peoples? Your boy C Rock LD, Prison Mentality. This is the first time I'm going live. I hope there's a lot of people on here. Let's give it a few minutes for some people to get on. C Rock LD, Prison Mentality. You already know. What's this right here? Am I live or not? I don't know if I'm live or not, fellas. What seems to be going on? What's going on, my people? What's going on, peoples? It's your boy C Rock LD, Prison Mentality, coming to you live. This is the first live shoot that I do. I don't know if there's anybody on here or not. What's going on? This is my first time. You know, your boy's a dinosaur. I'm not sure how to deal with this right here. Let me press some buttons and see what happens. No viewers yet. Share your live broadcast with friends to build your audience. What's going on, people? Jose, what's the deal, my brother? Thanks for joining in. Salute to the OG. That's what it is. Your boy C Rock LD, Prison Mentality. We got Jose Boogie Beats Iglesias. Am I pronouncing it right? Iglesias? This is the first live jump off that I'm doing on Prison Mentality. I got a few things that I want to talk about, but I want you guys to give me the heads up on what actually to talk about. Yes, sir. Okay. It's going down. I've been doing real good on the social media with the Charlie Rock LD Prison Mentality. And we've been getting a lot of... Joey, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining in. As I was saying, we've been doing real good on the social media with the Prison Mentality. We've been getting... we only been out for about a month and a half. And we've been getting a lot of good reviews. We've been getting a lot of love from the people. People that know me as Charlie Rock LD from my Terror Squad days and my adventures with Fat Joe and Big Pun and Cuban Link and all of them, you know. But it's a new lifestyle today. Your boy is reinvented. It's all about being a life coach. And I would really love nothing more than to share my experiences, my knowledge, my pain and my suffering, and help out anybody out there watching this video that can learn through my mistakes. That's what my goal is. You know, I actually have to reach back into my mental Rolodex and think about all the pain and suffering that I did all them years and years and years in prison. So at least now I feel like it wasn't all in vain. If I can teach just one or two guys about my experiences and avoid them from going to prison, hey, I've done my job. You know what I mean? Your boy did his job. Joey, what's going on? Talk to me, man. I remember when you befriended me. I had a couple of topics that I wanted to talk on today. I was either going to talk about being institutionalized and how to break those mental shackles, something that I went through personally. I was institutionalized. It took me a few years to break those mental chains after I came home. I just kept doing the same thing that I was doing in prison. I had the same mentality, the same mindset, the same habits, the same way of thinking. I actually had to fight real hard, my people, to actually break those mental shackles. They was that rough. And the worst part is that I wasn't even aware that I was institutionalized. I thought that my way of thinking was just everybody's way of thinking. And I was dead wrong. That's how powerful the mindset is. It can have you thinking on a whole level where you're swearing on a stack of Bibles that what you're doing, what you're acting, and what you're saying is 100% correct. And my peoples, it's not. We have to be smart enough to know when we don't know. Let me say that again. We have to be smart enough to know when we don't know. Always remember that. Also, life is about memories. For those of you that spend time in prison, you already know that's not the place to be. Those are not the memories that we want. Now that we're out, we have to embrace life. It's a big world out there. And the majority of it is free. You don't need money to have fun. Don't ever make the mistake thinking that you need to have money and you have to be successful in order to be happy. No way, my friend. No way. Money does not bring you happiness. And there's many ways of being rich. I consider myself wealthy. Not financially, but spiritually, I consider myself wealthy. There's many ways of being rich. A lot of people always think that when you say, Mike, what's going on? Mike Montana is watching. Thanks for joining in, Mike. I was just talking about how money doesn't necessarily make you happy. You know, everything is your mindset. You can be broke with $20 in your pocket. And if in your heart and in your mind you're happy and you have good positive vibes, that's what it's all about, positive vibes. Craig, what's going on? Craig from down under. That's my boy from Australia. What's going on, my brother? Thanks for joining in. C-Rock LD, prison mentality. Like I was saying, my life coaching has been taken off very well. I'm extremely happy with the response I've been getting. I've been getting love from all over the country, all over the world. I mean, I got guys hitting me from London, UK, my boy Craig from Australia, down under. You know, your boy is international. Get it right. C-Rock LD, international. You heard? So, yeah, man. Guys, type some stuff up. Ask me any questions. Anything that you want to know. What's going on, Craig? Before I get into the good stuff, let's see if some more people log on, because we only got like about 10 on. I want to thank everybody for logging on and watching me live. Like I said, this is the first time I go live. I'm getting used to it. I do feel comfortable in front of the camera. Never been a shy person, so I got no problem expressing myself. Charlie Rock LD, prison mentality. That's what it's about. My goal is to enlightened ex-inmates that are home now and that are institutionalized and have no idea that they're institutionalized, and help them break that mindset. Because like I said, the worst part for me was I wasn't even aware that I was institutionalized. I also want to talk a little bit on reentry, the reentry back into society, people that come out of prison and they're doing the transition back into society. It's not always easy, man. It's not always easy. You know, I even had problems when I came home crossing the street, because I couldn't judge the cars and how close and fast they were coming. It's been so many years that I wasn't crossing the street and looking out for cars that when I actually came home, it took me a minute to figure it out. Your boy had to walk to the red light and wait for the red light. Ah, I'm good now, though. That was a few years ago. Like I said, it definitely took me a while to break those mental shackles of being institutionalized. Prison mentality is a real trip, man. Another topic that I would like to talk about, if we get enough females on, is females that are in relationships with guys in prison. What it says here. Oh, Craig said he want to hear about the Terror Squad stories. Everybody. Dahlia, what's going on? Thanks for popping up. Dahlia's watching. And she's a dope MC too. She's a hell of a rapper. She got a track about her son that y'all gotta hear. My girl Dahlia, that's what's up. And Adrian, thanks for tuning in. It's your boy C Rock, Prison Mentality. We got a few topics we're going to be talking on, but I want to give you guys the choice on what you want to talk about. One of the topics I was going to talk about was people being institutionalized. Another one is making the re-entry back into society after doing all them years in prison. And the third was females that have relationship with guys in prison. Why they think the way they think, why they act the way they act, you know? Yeah, I was in Marcy. I did a few years in Marcy. Matter of fact, Joe did a skit on Don Cartagena when I was in Marcy about me busting the nail open because he said Joe was pussy. I had a few fights because people were talking about Joe. I used to defend Joe to the fullest. For those of you that know me know I even lost the eye. I got stabbed in the eye in the yard in a shank fight over protecting Joe's honor because they was talking about Joe. When I had 4 months to go home, I could have easily just said, forget about it and keep it moving. But what does your boy do? He pops the fuck off. And I lose an eye. But that's another story. Oh, we getting some people here, huh? I'm good, Dahlia. How are you? Me and Joe had, if you really want to know about the Joe story with me, you can always look up Charlie Rock LD. I had did a few interviews back then on what happened between me and Joe and how we had the fallout. You know, that was like about 10 years ago. I really don't want to get into that shit. You know what I mean? Because that's old news. And I'm not the type of guy that allows my past to dictate my future. You dig me? So, yeah, Joe and me had a big fallout. You can always look up Charlie Rock LD, the interview, and you'll see all of that there. Adrian, but I don't understand your question. Was with you, remember that? Or you was with me someplace. Okay, remind me, where were we? You know your boy did like about 100 years. I get comments all the time. Yo, I was with you in Auburn. I was with you in Elmira. Dahlia, what do you mean send you a link? Send you a link to what? I don't understand. I want you to realize this is my first time being live. You know I'm a motherfucking dinosaur, so I don't know how to work this too good. I've been home for a couple of years now. I've been doing the right thing. I finished my parole. As for right now, like I said, I reinvented myself. I don't want to hear nothing about prison or the backstory. Dahlia, just look up, not now because we live now and I don't want you to leave right now, homie. But after I finish, look up Charlie Rock LD and it'll be on YouTube and it'll tell you the whole story. I even made a few songs dissing the nigga. And your boy ain't even a rapper. How your boy made 2 diss songs and he ain't even a rapper? Whatever questions you got, hit me up with the questions. Hit me up with the questions. Right now, I'm not in New York City. I'm in Connecticut. Connecticut is much cheaper. The New York City rents is killing a nigga. So I can't, the New York City apartments and houses is crazy. So your boy had to move to Connecticut. Connecticut is all right. They show me love over here. They love Charlie Rock LD. But I miss my hometown, the BX. Ain't nothing like the X. The X is definitely what it is. Dahlia, you got it. All right, that's what's up. Oh, you're in Connecticut also. All right, that's what's up. Y'all want to hear the Big Pun stories? Well, to be honest with you, Pun passed away before I came home. I came home in 2002 and Pun passed away in 2000. I actually met Pun on the visit. If you go on my page, you'll see a few pics of me, Pun, Cuban, and Joe on the visit. So yeah, I actually met Pun on the visit. By the time I came home, he already had passed away. And just in case y'all didn't know, when I came home, I did a tribute song for Pun called Heaven Only Knows. You know, it's a good song. Check it out. It's called Heaven Only Knows on Charlie Rock LD. It's somewhere on YouTube. It's an old song, but I think I did him justice. Talk to me, my people. What you want to hear about? It's hot as hell up in CT right now. I'm up under the AC. You'll see the AC in the back. And that shit ain't blowing nothing but hot motherfucking air. This is my new apartment. I just moved in here last week. It's a little sloppy because I'm still getting used to it and getting everything hooked up. So, don't be too crazy on me. Craig asks, do you have anything to do with Cuban Link these days? Cuban is all right. Cuban is all right. Of course, when I was with Joe, he wasn't on my best friend list. But, we text each other here and there. I support his music. He supports whatever I'm into and whatnot. Cuban's all right. It is what it is. He got some new track out. Check it out. Big Pun's wife Liza also has a new I think it's a new documentary coming out on Big Pun or whatever, his grandson or something. So make sure you guys check it out. You can hear it on Big Pun page on Facebook or Liza Rios. They got some new documentary coming out on Big Pun and his grandson and something like that. I'm not familiar what it is, but I looked at the trailer and it looked real good. So you guys make sure you support that. Big Pun forever, you heard? And I know you heard the exclusive Charlie Rock LD shout out on Punch Capital Punishment, one of the original Terror Squad members on his 9th year upstate because his lips don't flap. That's right, we don't rat around here. At 18 years old, I stood in front of that judge and took a 20 clip when I could have easily got 5 or 6. But turning state to ratting, it wasn't even in the category. I stood like a man at 18 years old, stood in front of the judge, did my time, and came home. And I walk anywhere on God's green earth with my head up and my chest out, knowing that my loyalty was tested and I passed it with flying colors. I was hoping we had more people here, man. I was telling people we was coming on. Is there some way I could share this and get more people on? Somebody let me know. Listen, I got this special that I got going on for females that are in relationship with guys that are incarcerated. You know, I'll give you a 45-minute call and I'll explain to you why is your man going through what he's going through? Why is he treating you the way he is? And why does he have the mindset that he has? Once you listen to me and you understand truly the mindset that he's in while he's in prison, you'll be able to understand why his emotions are the way he is, why he treats you the way he does. Does he love you? Is he using you? I'll be able to tell you all that. 45-minute call, $100, not bad. These guys out here be charging thousands. I'm not going to rape my people. Not my style. Somebody said I got to do more music. I've always liked doing the music stuff and everything, but I think that ship has sailed. You know, as far as rapping again or whatever, I made a few songs. I think I got like 10, 15 songs out there where I was just testing the waters and getting my feet wet, you know. But as a rapper, nah, I think I'm going to leave that one alone. I think I'm going to rock with a life coach. I got a few other ventures that I'm getting to online, though. Your boy's about to kill him online. I got another streaming that I'm doing that I believe is on July 31st. I'm going to be going live on July 31st, talking more in depth into the mindset of the prison mentality and why when you're in prison, you pick up these bad habits. These are your surviving skills. You have to know what to do and what not to do. And I'm not just coming on you on some jailhouse bullshit. You know, I study this shit psychology-wise also. You know, I study what the psychologists say about institutional syndrome, which is the official word for being institutionalized in the psych field. And, you know, I do a lot of studying to really try to be able to tap into my feelings and give you guys the best piece of me. It's all about teaching, man. It's all about teaching. Like I said, if I can help people out through my experiences and my pain and my suffering, hey, I did my job. That means that all my time in prison wasn't for nothing. Have you guys been checking out my videos on YouTube? I got a few videos on YouTube. You guys got to check them out. Craig, talk to me, man. I want to shout out my boy Goya COK. Goya COK, he's definitely on the prison mentality team. He's been a great asset. He's been hooking us up with interviews and putting in that work like crazy. So Goya COK, you already know. We fucks with him hard. Prison mentality. Your boy C-Rock LD. I want you guys to check out the pages. Hit the like on the videos. Ask me questions. Go on the page. I got mad information on there. I want you guys to really enjoy those pages. The Charlie Rock LD Prison Mentality page on Facebook. I work hard on that page every day. I try to get you guys all type of contents from all over. Different stories from different peoples in different states. Organizations that are there to help, you know, ex-inmates with work, you know, drug addiction, whatever. I got all that on there. Your boy is loaded. Whatever it is that you need, your boy C-Rock LD got you. I'm that dude. When it comes to prison mentality, I'm that guy. Ain't nobody beating me out here. My reputation speaks for itself. So I'm glad you guys came through. I'm looking forward to my next live. Make sure you guys pop up. Dahlia, Craig, all my peoples. Y'all stay up, you heard? And rock with your boys. C-Rock LD, Prison Mentality. Stay up. One.